Good morning. I'm Kelly. This is my channel, Incredible Anyway, where I talk about how to live an incredible life, no matter what your circumstances are. Today, I don't know what's gonna happen today, actually. I know what I'm hoping happens. But today is the day about trying. And regardless of what the success turns out to be, if the success is if the success is that I tried, that is what matters, right? I have a cousin who is a trapeze artist, extremely talented, is in a circus, in a traveling circus. And she is in town and she's performing an hour away. She's performing today and tomorrow. And I called to get an accessibility ticket, and I'm going to be using Benny and harness. Here's the thing. Let me sit down and tell y'all. As you may or may not know, I'm watching my parents' dogs. So I have 5 dogs right now. The entourage, I've had them here for over a week and I love them so much. It's just, this is what's really hard. Like, they've been with me all morning. This is like nothing new is going on. But if I move from one room to another room, I get this. Everybody's like, why are we off the bed? Because I spend so much time in bed because I'm sick. So they're just like, what are we doing? So I'm about to go eat. I called to get an accessibility ticket, but they said that it would be better if I just showed up at the venue and went to the box office and asked for accessibility seating. And if they didn't have it, then they would get a Shriner and the Shriner would get me accessibility seating. That freed me up so I'm not locked down to a time or a day. Today is a beautiful blue sky day. I have a headache. I don't have a migraine, which is fantastic. But I am extremely fatigued. I'm feeling very, very run down, considering I have an hour drive both ways. I'm only driving, it's just me and Benny. I never drive this far. And I'm going to an event where I've never been there as an adult driving, so I don't know where to park. I kind of do by a map, but still, you know, handicap parking is interesting. I have to figure out where the venue is. I have to figure out where the box office is. And I have to then meet my cousin, who I have not seen in 7 years, I think. I think 2016 is when I saw her last. She has a baby. He's 18 months old, and I am just so excited to see him. I'm gonna cry. I'm just so excited to see her. It feels impossible. Like, I don't drive that far, but how do you know you can do something until you try? My parents would really love to see my cousin, but they're in another country right now, thus she might come visit on Monday. Benny has never been around an 18-month-old. I legitimately don't know that I'm going to make it and do all of this stuff today. I know that if I do, I'm going to be completely knackered afterwards because I am so out of it now. I'm not gonna be using a wheelchair because there's a whole nother discussion and I can't get into it because I need to eat. So I'm gonna eat. They're like, okay, finally we're on the bed. You got my back? He's like, I'm literally following you. This is my life. Okay, watch. This is what happens when Benny just got off the treadmill. But like, what happens is I get this parade. I've got pork tenderloin that I cooked. This was frozen. There's so many stressful things going on right now, but I'm gonna try. I'm a little concerned how it's gonna be on the road, to be honest, but I figured if I get on the road and I'm like, whoa, this is not happening, I'm just gonna turn around and come home. So that's why I haven't even told her if I'm coming yet today. Okay, I gotta leave at 12:15 and it is 8 till 12, so see you later. Siete tortilla, pork together. Okay, one thing I just wanted to say really quickly about how am I doing this day where I feel like I have no clue how it's gonna go. And I do feel like possibly it is impossible. It can be really easy to be defeated when things don't go your way a lot, and that happens with chronic illness. Stuff doesn't go your way a lot, most of the time. And it doesn't go the way that you want it to, and especially like today, wanting to meet up with somebody, like I told her the stars would have to align for this to work, and they still do. But me having a positive attitude and like I'm listening to music that's like encouraging. I'm listening to the song Warrior by Avril Lavigne, like going, okay, I can do this, I can do this. At the same time, I know that when I hit my limit, I'm gonna turn around and stop, especially because I'm going an hour away from home. So anyway, I gotta eat. I was sitting here and I'm hearing this voice going, I don't know that you can do this. And I'm like, well, maybe I can't, but I'm gonna try. And I think that's all I could do. It's like, you know, on the days where I'm like, oh, I don't think I could cook, I try, and then I can't, and I go, okay, I can't cook. And it's about at least trying to see. And sometimes you really know, like you can't even, like my Virgo's so bad, I can't even move, I can't cook. Okay, well, I know that. But there are other times where it's like, okay, I need to figure this out. So, I could leave in 15 minutes, I still haven't groomed Benny, I'm still not ready to go. So now I have massive nerves because I'm late. I did just text my cousin. I think I underestimated how long it would take me to get ready. All the dogs are like underneath me knowing that I'm feeling frantic. Benny, come here, honey. Let's go outside. Everybody, let's go outside. Go outside, go potty. What was that about? No, we don't yell in Kelly's house. You know better. Thank you. No, ma'am. We do not cry. Okay. She's barking a bark. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You guys know I say that's what I say when I am excited, and I am, because I am. So I'm on the road and I am so excited, but I am 30 minutes later than I wanted to be. It takes 45 minutes to get there and it's 12:45, so that means I'll get there at 1:30, but it starts at 2 and that's not very much time to get through everything. The last time I drove this distance was last January, but it was with my mom. And before that, the last time I drove this distance alone, I honest to goodness don't know the last time I drove this distance alone. It's been years and years and years. I am definitely taking precautions. Like if I feel like this is not gonna work out for me, then I'm gonna stop. I did tell 2 people locally that live in my town that I'm doing this so that if something happens, you know, and I'm telling them, hey, I'll tell you when I get home. So if something happens, at least 2 people are gonna know, and I know that they, you know, would be able to do something. A good part of the way there.